Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to assemble one of these cute little Easter treat baskets. I think they're adorable and they're quick and easy to make for all levels of crafters. As always, if you check in the description right under this video, you'll find a link where you can get my Design Space projects if you'd like to use them. So we're going to assemble one of these little baskets. It's super easy to do. Before you get started, I suggest that you assemble the handle because you'll want to curl it a bit and you don't want to do that while the adhesive is still wet. So you want to assemble that first and let it dry. You'll see in the project that the printed area I've put in the project is quite large. And I had to do that in order to keep the shape of the dots that are in this print. If I made that printed area smaller, the dots were distorted. I've attached this shape, this size, right in the middle of that printed area. Print, load it in your machine, and it will cut out this strap that goes on top of the plain color. This is my bow. I will probably attach this bow with hot glue after I finish the basket. We have the tags. Optional, of course, if you want to use something else. That's totally up to you. For these printed squares, you'll see that 4 have a rounded corner to fit on this back properly, and 2 are plain squares. The image that I'm showing you is that if you have your own pattern paper that you want to use, you can just unflatten and remove the pattern layer and use just the white layer that's in the background and use that as your cut layer if you're using your own pattern paper. There's a plain white square that I will put in the center of my basket just to give the bottom more strength. And the basket itself, if I can pick it up. So you have 4 score lines across the center and down. That's all the score lines in it. It's a very simple basket to make, which makes it excellent for beginner crafters or someone who's making a lot of these baskets. They're quick and easy to make. I'll just get those 4 score lines done, and then I'll add the pattern layers. Okay, that's the width, and we have to fold the score on the height. There we go, and one more. There we go, all done. So we're just going to add our pattern layers. I'm using Tombow, but I bought these extra large bottles and I find that the adhesive runs too quickly and it gets really messy. So I'm using a small bottle that I ordered some bottles off of Amazon to use. So let's start with a round corner. Go. Make sure I'm holding it properly. There's one. So you have the 4 with round corners and the 2 plain squares that go in the center. One up here. That looks good. It's a really easy basket to make, but I think they're cute. Especially if you have to make a lot of baskets, like for a class or for a team, let's say, and you need a lot, it's wise to go with something that's quick to assemble, that's easy to assemble, so it doesn't get overwhelming. Another one, I see a little piece of paper that didn't come clear. I didn't notice it when I was pulling it off the mat. There, and there's a little one here. There. All better. And I'll turn this around for the last one. That's the last one with the round corners. And we'll do the 2 squares. Try to keep it even across. Not that it will show anyway. It won't show when you assemble the basket, but there we go. That's your colored sides. So we're going to fold this up. You could actually do 2 more straight sides if you, square sides if you want to add here. That's totally up to you. So I've seen this basket done with the sides pulled up only a little bit. It's really angled on the sides. Or I like it with the front and back pulled closer together. I like it like that, rather than very slanted. But that's up to you. It really depends how much you're putting in it, how much space you actually need. So I like them overlapping like this. So I'm just going to get this out of the way, and I need adhesive from here down. I'll just put some adhesive on. Line it up, and this one will overlap like this. Just give it a second to dry. Okay, and I'll do the same on this one. Just put some adhesive on the corner, and we'll overlap it so they're kind of even. That's how I like it. But of course you can open it wider if you prefer. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Make sure my sides are straight. Okay. So I'll just put adhesive on this bottom corner. That's all the adhesive you really need. And make sure it's lined up. I just press it down a little. Okay, and the same on this one, on the bottom corner. So the sides that I haven't added printed paper, or pattern paper, I will add those squares to the project in case you want to add them If you don't want to use them, just delete them. Or hide them in the layers panel in case you decide later on that you do want to use them. Okay, so that's the basket itself. Now we're going to attach the handle. And I attach it about 1 inch down on each side. And I think that's a nice handle. Large enough or long enough. So I'll just add some adhesive about 1 inch. And line it up in the center. That can dry. And then we're going to do about 1 inch on this side. That's cute. And don't worry about the end of this because we have the tags that are going to go over. That's very cute. Okay, I'm going to put just a little adhesive on this and put it in the bottom just to reinforce the bottom. There we go. That's optional, of course. You don't have to use it. And like the tags that I made, if you don't want to use these, of course, you can change them up, make your own. But you do want to have some kind of tag on it to cover the ends of the handle. Here, we'll put this on here. That on there, and I'm going to use a puff tape to adhere it. I have these really large puff tapes. Put that on and uncover it. And maybe I'll add a little tiny bit of adhesive just to make sure it doesn't come off. There we go, and we'll put that here. Isn't that cute? And we'll do the other side. See how quick this is to make? So easy. Put that on this one. And I'm only going to adhere the bow on one side, but you can of course put bows on both sides or just in the center of the handle if you prefer. Would be cute also. So let's get our other tape. There we go. Just put it in the center. Come on. There. And I'm just going to check at what height I put this one. So I put it just about even with the edge. So I'll do that on this side also. Just about even with the edge. And there we go. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. So I'll drag out my glue gun and attach the bow to dress it up a little more. And that's it. So easy to make. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you make any of these baskets, please post pictures in my Facebook group. I would love to see how they turn out. Thank you for watching.